Deuteronomy chapter 1. I will take the reading from the King James Version. I will read from verse 1. You may be seated, don't worry. The scripture has been read. Let me read from verse 1. This be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel on this side of Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban, and Hazaroth, and Dizahab. Verse 2. There are 11 days' journey from Horeb by the way of Marcia unto Kadesh Barnea. 11 days' journey. Just 11 days' journey. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spoke unto the children of Israel, according unto all that the Lord had given him in commandment unto them. Verse 4. After he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwell in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwell as Ashtoreth in Edrei. Verse 5. On this side of Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Moses to declare this law unto the people of Israel, saying, the Lord our God spoke unto us in Horeb, saying, ye have dwelt long enough in this mountain. You have dwelt long enough in this mountain. Break camp, or turn you and take your journey, and go to the mount of the Amorites. Why to the mount of the Amorites? Why? And unto all the places nigh thereunto in the plain, in the hills, and in the valley, and in the south, by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Let me add 8, which is the call of all we're looking for. Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. People of God, it's been a long time. For a year now, we have been celebrating. We have been moving. And now God has taken us to another land to teach so much about ourselves and consider our position as servants and people of God. The journey of the people of Israel began from Mount Sinai, not from Egypt. Because they are still in Arabia. It's all in the Egyptian peninsula. Arabia is in the Egyptian peninsula. And from Israel to Egypt is 500 kilometers. They had to go through valleys and hills. There was no constructed roads linking the two nations. They were using horses, and they were going with their children, little children. And you know what that one means? The terrain, the condition of the land of that place is not as swift as you may think of it. I tell people, the day I will left Jerusalem to go to the boundary between Israel and Egypt, it took us almost a whole day. And for us to cross that boundary to Mount Sinai, it was just a full day. We got there around 8 o'clock in the night. Because there was still good roads. And when I look at the terrain, mountain here, I cried. Look at where people were going through. There was no normal road, but they were going through valley, mountain. We have not gone through it. And I resolved that day, I don't need to accuse the Israelites for what came upon them. If we were the one, we will accuse God more than the Israelites. And that was where Baba met with the people of Israel. A journey. The journey of only 11 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. To turn the other way around to be 40 years. Let us look at ourselves. Like I used to say, let us drop the principle or what these people had done. Let us look at ourselves. For how many years have we been going through one condition or the other? How many years have you been going through one condition in life or the other? No, but my father told Moses, hey Moses, tell the people of Israel, you have stayed in Sinai Peninsula for too long. And let me say this. Horeb and Sinai, they had the same thing. And Sinai means dryness. Horeb means dryness. Desert. Desert. That is Sinai. And if you've been to that place, you will actually conclude that that place is a dry land. And when we start to move very early in the morning, between 1 o'clock, the journey, we started 1 o'clock. Some couldn't get to the peak of Mount Sinai. So only get to where only the camel can carry you to $10. And I said to myself, instead of me to pay that $10, let me follow the footpath of Moses. And when we got to where, son, camel can drop you. Some stopped. They were still saying, yes, I am a mountaineering person because I have climbed mountain. I will still get the certificate of a mountaineering. And when we got there, one of my friends said, Boji, are you still going up? And between that place to Mount Sinai is 185 dangerous steps. And if you miss your way, they will look for you. You are dead. People of God, look at the terrain these people are going through. And look at our terrain today. How is it? Our own is waterlogged terrain. Our own is attack. Our own is not as we think of it. But God has a better things for us. I know it belongs. I do a little statistical data. But because today is a great day, I will also do the statistical data of the book of Deuteronomy. I'll be talking about the little background of Israel, of the book of Deuteronomy. You know, the people of Israel fought many wars. They fought the Sihon, they fought the Og, and they fought so many nations while they were still in mountain of Horeb. They were still there. And some people get satisfied. Some people get joy from there. But the Lord said, no. People of God, no. No. You have stayed in this mountain environment for too long. Therefore, break camp. This was the first message of Moses to the people of Israel. There were only 3 messages in the whole book of Deuteronomy. Only 3 messages. This was the first message of God to the people of Israel. And Moses declared it as we are declaring it to ourselves. You consider yourself. For how many years have you been in that condition you find yourself? In that desert, in that dry land. For how many years? It's a painful thing, people of God. And the Lord loves us. One of the key